This next question also comes from the bottom terminated components video, and this question comes from Sean3994. Sean writes, interesting that you mention using tented vias to prevent solder flow through to the backside of the board. I would think it is best practice to open the solder mask on the backside of the via to avoid possible blowout. Minimizing this opening should keep the amount of flow through to acceptable levels. So normally I recommend closing the solder mask behind a bottom terminated component in order to prevent the solder wicking through to the back side in the case where you basically placed vias all over that die attached pad and then you fully opened up that solder paste mask, and that's going to potentially allow solder paste to then flow through to the back side. Now, I usually recommend tenting those vias when you have components also placed nearby those vias on the back side of the board, and they could then be at risk of making contact with that flowing solder, potentially creating short circuits. But the best solution is, of course, to chop that big solder paste mask opening on that big die attached pad into smaller segments, usually into a set of 4 squares. That's going to allow you to place some vias in that die attached pad while still leaving some space to the solder paste mask opening, and then that's going to help prevent solder flow through to the back side of the board. Now, Sean also mentioned blowout during reflow soldering, and one of the reasons that you would keep a via open, or at least keep a via nearby that's open and untented and unfilled, would be to allow some of those exhaust gases to then move through to the back side of the board during soldering. During reflow soldering, the solder will create some exhaust gases, and those gases could get caught underneath a larger integrated circuit and possibly cause it to skew or lift during soldering. Having an open via nearby allows those solder gases to escape and helps prevent this potential assembly defect. So in this situation that I've mentioned, obviously there's a lot of factors that you need to balance. In my opinion, I think just limiting the size of the paste mask opening to these individual square sections is going to be your best bet for most designs.